My name is Lorraine Warren. My husband Ed and myself were called by Janet Smurl to this home that we are now in just prior to the Christmas holiday, the early part of December. On January the 17th, we visited this home for the very first time. The phenomena began quite a while ago, but began to climax at this time. We are in their home again today on February 14th, 1986. Jack, can you give us your full name, the name of family members living here, and also your family pet, and when you moved to this home?
Well, my name is Jack Smurl. My wife Janet Smurl. We have Dawn, daughters Dawn, Heather, Shannon, Karen, our twins.
And how old are the children?
Dawn is 16 years old. Heather is 13. Shannon and Karen are 7. We have Simon, our dog, the German Shepherd. He's 3 years old. And next door we have my mother and my father, Mary and John Smurl.
In a duplex home.
Right, in a duplex home. And my father's 71 and my mother is 72.
All right, and when did you purchase this home, and how soon after purchasing this home did you move in? If I'm not mistaken, your parents moved in first.
It's just the opposite. We moved in first, and then they moved in.
Okay.
Right. 1973. I don't know.
We moved in here in October
Yes.
of 73. My mother and father moved in here in December of 73.
Oh, how long were you in this home with your family before you became aware of the fact that things of a paranormal nature were occurring?
Approximately 1 year ago.
1 year ago, in 1985,
Yes.
you became aware that something paranormal was taking place. What preceded it? What do you feel might have triggered it? Was there any Ouija boards that were played with in this home? Was any of the children involved in any way?
Not to our knowledge.
How did you people feel concerning the type of phenomena that's occurring in this home to you? Did you, if this story was told to you prior to this happening, would you find it hard to believe that such things occurred?
Yes. As a matter of fact, up until a year ago, I thought that these type things only happen in movies. And I always felt, of course, that movies were, always overstated to begin with. So I wasn't really a true believer. Of course, I believed in God, and I believed in angels, and I believed in devils. So, but I never thought, that these things truly happened to.
Your religious background, both of you, is Roman Catholic, am I right?
Right.
The phenomena that first began to happen to you happened to you as a boy, didn't it, Jack, as a child?
It was about 10 miles from here. And when I was about 9 years old, one evening I got up to go to the bathroom, and I walked in the hallway, and I was passing the stairway, and when I looked down, I saw 2 pair of eyes staring at me. Now the eyes weren't moving or anything or blinking, and they had no body or any form to them, just 2 pairs of eyes. And I got frightened, so I went into my sister's room to try and wake her up, and I couldn't wake her up. I couldn't budge her. Anything I'd do to her, I was pushing her, I was pulling her, I was trying everything, and I couldn't get her attention.
How old was your sister at that time?
My sister was about 11 years old. She's 2 years older than I, and I just couldn't wake her up. It was the first time it ever happened to me, and it was the last time up until, and it was built exactly the same as this house is, right? The attic's the same, the whole house is the same. The only difference is that we used to live on where my mother lives now, next door here.
Aside from being a very homely, lovely home, it's had special homey feeling to you.
Yes.
Being reminiscent of your childhood home. How old is this house that we're in?
The house is about, best we can guess is it must be about 90 years old, this one.
90?
About 90 years old.
90 years old.
It was built in the late 1800s.
Now, the homes in this general locale where we are there other homes that are about as old as this home is?
No. So this was the first house that was built on this
This
street.
home. The very first thing that happened in this home happened to you, I believe, Janet.
That's correct. That was on April the 29th, 1985. Heather and Shannon and myself were in the kitchen, and we have a 4-foot by 2-foot ceiling light, and it came without no warning at all. In a matter of a split second, it came crashing down onto the kitchen table, and it gouged Shannon on the forehead, and it gouged a mark onto the refrigerator. And this was about a half an hour before we went to church.
Okay, now when was it, Janet, that you were down in the basement?
The very next day, I was down in the basement doing clothes. I have my washer and dryer down there. And I had turned away from the washer. I was just getting ready to come upstairs to the kitchen. And I heard this female voice. And she said, Janet, Janet, very clear. And I thought it was my sister. I said, I'll be right up. Well, when I got to the top of the steps, of course, there was no one there. And I was alone in the house. The front door was locked. There was no way that anybody could have gotten into this house. I thought in the beginning, I thought, oh, it's only you. You're hearing things.
Finding the lights on in the house,
Right.
especially during the day.
That particular day, the children had gone off to school, and it was kind of dreary. It was a rainy type of morning gray. So the light was on. When the children went out to school, and it brightened up in the room, so I turned the light out. I went upstairs to make the bed and collect the laundry, and when I came down, the lamp was on again. And I stopped and I thought, didn't I turn that light out? So I turned the light off again. I went into the kitchen and did the dishes, and I was going down to do the laundry, and I came up and the light was on again. This happened about 4 or 5 times within an hour that light kept going up. Now, that is a 3-way light, but we keep regular light bulbs in it because the kids always knock it over. So you would have to turn the light 2 times, and I didn't do it, and there was no one here to turn the light on.
Now, also, you would go out to the store. You would be away from the house. You would lock all of your doors.
Everything, all the doors, the front door and the back door, and you need a key to get in. This one particular day, I went to the store, and I came home. The front door was unlocked and pushed over to the wall. So I got a little bit upset. I thought, oh my gosh, somebody's in the house. Well, when I came in, of course, there was nobody here. Now, that happened many times with the door.